of Formula One racing here on the EGL Extreme Gaming League. I'm Tipsy Bob, and joining me on the mic is my trusty sidekick and my good friend, Dad Vance. Covering all the action today, we're going to be covering everywhere from Monaco, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain, all across the world, all across the country. We have a full grid lined up, some of the best talent around the world. We have plucked them from all corners of the earth to give you some of the greatest racing experience viewing footage you'll ever see in your lifetime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGL. Here we go. All the cars are all lining up on the grid. They're all getting ready. The drivers will be focusing on their first corner. Are they going to take it? What are they going to do? Is it going to go deep? Are they going to go? Who knows? Let's take it out and away we go! DRS is still active, and if Timo wants to get this moved on, he's gonna need to use this DRS zone because I have a feeling. Oh no, Timo, cancel the pressure in the traction zone. I pressed command up and another overtake on 1.3 frame mark. This is round 3.
And Timo are oh, he hits that pin. Oh no! Oh my god, this so sorry, control myself. So Timo
I wouldn't be gonna penalty too, so they can start at the back together again, just like Timo likes it.
how many
hold on,
times
because-
did you see
so-
how many times Timo tried to get in?
Hello everyone, welcome to the final race of the season here in Abu Dhabi for Yas Marina circuit. Was thinking about where it is. This week I'm joined for the final race by Eddie.
Hello.
So I was really confused when I was saying Abu Dhabi, and then yeah.
Yeah, you also didn't say what league or what tier we're in, but this is 2SRL in tier 3.
Yeah, I got really I was looking at standings just before I went live, and yeah. It really messed me up there, but yeah. Anyways, I'm on board here with, wait.
Yes.
Yes, I'm having the glitch where, I'm looking backwards again, and that's my brake being plugged in, but yeah. Anyways, people are already starting their laps. No, Nico, I'm definitely not okay. But yeah, Abu Dhabi, it's a medium hard track. The hards are not the fastest tire on this track from what I know. The softs burn through quite fast. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the race. We have some people out on softs and some people out on mediums, quite mixed at the moment.
I mean, what? Is medium hard the, like, go-to strategy here? Because I'm not sure that that's the case.
No, I mean, like, it's not the go-to strategy, but it's definitely a strategy that's going to get you to the end in a decent amount of time. The other option is a two-stop.
Yeah, you can also do a medium soft.
A medium soft is gonna be, you're really gonna need to be good on the tires.
Yeah, that's true. But it's doable.
Yeah, as Nico pointed out in chat, as we talked about it earlier, Owen and Ian Reyes are the two people fighting for the championship still, 9 points separating them. So Owen needs to outscore Neon Rays by 10 points today if he wants to win. If it's gonna be tied on points, Neon will still take the championship, I think, because he does have more wins than Owen. So if that's how it goes, then Owen needs to outscore by 10 points.
Yep.
I mean, Owen really showed what consistency could do. He really only has one win this season, but every other race he finished in the points except for Suzuka, and except for Barcelona where he didn't start because he was out for vacation. Oh, and on his lap he had a car in front, which I think was the Mercedes of Turkey, which just didn't move out the way.
Yep. He parked his car straight in the middle of the track, and I mean, Owen's probably not looking to make his final time with this because he's out on the mediums.
And Sonny already with a really fast lap time, 33.8 on softs. He was also banging in some lap times on in time trial from what I read, so he was pretty fast up there. And Joel with a 34.3, really good lap from him as well. Also 20 points separating Haas and Red Bull in Constructor Championship, so still gonna go down to the wire today. Sonny missed out on the championship fight last week round. Was hanging on till then, but yeah. This week all he can aim for is P2 if everything goes his way. He's I think 24 points behind P2, so it would need to go really bad for Owen to lose that P2 in the championship.
Yep. So Sonny does not have a chance to win the entire thing?
Let me check again. I've been...
Okay, right. We did talk about this before we went live, but I'm not exactly sure. I didn't look at the numbers myself.
I mean, fish brain. That's what we are.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Does make kind of sense. Kurla puts in a blistering lap at 1:44.8.
Yeah, that's not really a representative time, I think.
No, not exactly. Would be on another track for sure, but
or in an F2 car.
Yeah.
Danny puts in a 35.8 on mediums. 8th and slower than Gorn, who's currently the only other driver that set a lap time on mediums. Owen is going for another lap of his own, and it's already invalidated, so I think he's gonna be liking that one that much.
Oh, and he's round, and that's the wing gone. Yep.
So now he's definitely not gonna be liking it.
Yeah, he likes the fact. I think he likes the fact that we're on reduced damage, because if that was any more damage,
yeah, that would have been it for his qualifying.
Yeah, that would not have been nice for the championship fight for him.
Yeah, as we have Neon Race, who's still in the pits. I think he's gonna be waiting towards the very end to go out. With
another car also suffered the same fate as Owen in the same corner. That was Fubar. Exact same spot as well. So green track with mediums, and yeah, just pushed too hard through that corner.
Yeah, it's one of those corners, especially in F1 2019, where it's just super easy to lose your rear. 2019 you didn't have that much downforce, but yeah, as you said, medium tires, a bit not gripped down track yet, so it's going to be a lot easier to lose it there. Especially if there's going to be some front wing damage during the race. People losing it there might not be that rare of a thing to happen.
It also is a little bit setup based. If your car tends to over rotate through fast corners, long sweeping right handers and whatnot, then it can easily just over rotate on you during speed.
Dragon says he hopes for some punctures today. I hope we don't have punctures, or I just hope we don't have punctures. Max did 2 laps on those soft tires. So did Hammer, who won last week in Brazil with a commanding race there. Phenomenal drive from him last week. Now in P6, so he said he's not the biggest fan of Abu Dhabi, which I think is a feeling shared amongst many people here.
Yep, and he's going out for another lap, I think.
Oh, maybe I think it's just
No,
wasting
never
some
mind. He
time.
actually, that was his third lap on those softs.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe just
He did-
wasting some time. I don't know.
I don't know. He did tell me that, or well, not me per se, but he did mention in the chat that I was going to do a medium soft, but I don't know how you do a medium soft by setting a lap time that's not beatable in mediums.
Let's see if it's not beatable on mediums, because Neon Race is Neon Race is on his lap here on the medium tires. I really can't talk today going into that second chicane. The thing with Abu Dhabi is there's really not that many overtaking spots. One of them is, of course, that first chicane, and the way the DRS detection zone is, you get it outside of the first that chicane, and the person that gets overtaken has DRS into the second chicane here. So.
Yep. It's a really finicky spot to overtake because I made that mistake in my race last weekend, and yeah, just got eaten alive on the second straight.
Yeah, you get the position in one chicane and you lose it in the other, and it's
Pretty much.
pretty hard to keep it there with how strong DRS is. But
Yep.
his lap did have a few mistakes. Still going for it. Really easy to invalidate as well here on this exit curb. But let's see what this lap is going to be. Last sector is going to be a 33.9, putting P2 with a really good lap on the mediums.
I
So-
guess you can, yeah, I guess you can go quite fast on the mediums if you try, but I'm just not good at this track. Hammer is going for another lap on those softs.
Yeah, so beating that 33.5 and 3, considering how fast Hammer is, shouldn't really be that hard. Also, want to point out that Neon Race's lap didn't look optimal, so I think there's
No,
still quite a lot of time in that lap
yeah,
as well.
It didn't really look optimal. It was definitely suboptimal in the end of sector 2, start of sector 3, I think.
Yeah.
And some moments there. As Blinde also sets 34.2 with the mediums.
Joel goes fastest right now with the 33.6 on the softs though. We've been having some fast medium times here, and I think Hammer will probably be coming in around now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's just seeing how long the softs can go.
I mean, it's not really representative because those softs are, because in qualifying you have the 100% tires, whereas in the race you have the 50% ones, so it's not, the wear is different.
Yeah, we have some really fast times. Joel as well. I think it's his first race in Tier 3 as Sonny improves with a 33.2 on the softs. Okay, Sonny. That's
Alright.
he's just flying. I mean, at this
Yeah.
rate, we might be seeing a 32.
You think?
I don't know. I think Sonny did set a 32 in time trial. Yeah, Nico, I'm really not okay. I don't know what's up, man. I really don't know. Owen on his lap once more after being impeded by Turkey there on his first flying lap in sector 3 right now. Still on the soft, so I think he's gonna go for a soft medium or soft hard strategy or a double stop, who knows. I think early on in the season, Owen did mention that he likes Abu Dhabi, or at least when I talked to him. Or I might just be delusional once more today and misremembering things.
Completely possible. Blinde bonked the pit entry. Had a little bit of a scary moment there, but made it just fine.
Owen goes P5 with a 34.3. I think that time will be beaten by some of the drivers behind. Some people
Yep.
to look out for are definitely Goran, who just went P5 himself. Aceboy, who's still in the pits. Max could have something to say about that. Max is on a lap right now, is 8 tenths, actually 3 tenths down on his lap. Or up. He's basically 3 tenths slower. I always get confused by that one. Hammer
If you're up on
is-
your time, you're faster. If you're down on your time, you're not faster.
Okay, so I said it right.
Yes, you did. I just confirmed it.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, Max just goes really wide in sector 3.
Doesn't validate though.
Not. Yeah, and doesn't. Has to keep it tight and turn
and now he
20,
validates,
and
he
yeah,
goes into the pits.
had a moment in that on that curb there, and just
Hammer
Yep.
is still going.
I mean, whatever he's doing, his strategy is working out fine if he wants to go for medium soft. He's just practicing on the soft tires. It's essentially doing race practice in quali.
I mean, you could take just race fuel, right, and quali, and just vibe.
I think that's what he's doing. I mean, he looks like that.
So that's quite interesting. McLaren lad, I think it's his first outing here in Tier 3, 36-2, currently P15. Gerla in the pits, I think Gerla could be improving as well. Danny, who had a bit of unlucky races so far, is in P10 right now. I think he's looking for a good race result to end the season here. Aceboy as well, P7, is one of the people who definitely could improve in this session. As I think Hammer will be going into the pits this lap. Has to, probably. Switching the tires to mediums, and we'll go out for a last run, a last shot for that pole. I don't think it's gonna be pole, definitely not a mediums. I don't think that 33.2 is gonna be beatable on mediums, but I think any soft runners, or I think Sonny could improve on it again.
Yeah.
Imagine if he gets top 10 on 6 lap old softs. That would be a bit tragic. Wait, he doesn't pit.
Okay, I mean,
This is a strategy.
it is.
I don't think I've seen this yet in qualifying.
No. I haven't seen anyone do race practice in qualifying. I mean, I guess you can do it like this, but I just don't know if that's very representative of the car that you're going to have in the race. But unless he actually has full race fuel on, which would be weird. But each to their own, I guess. Then he goes into the pits. I believe that's it for his qualifying, because he definitely doesn't have time to put in another lap. Yep, that's it for his qualifying.
Joel is
Currently
out on
sitting
an
in-
out lap.
Yep. The car is out on outlaps right now. McLaren lad, currently sitting in P15, is looking to improve his time by 5/10. I'm afraid that won't help him in the standings too much. Around the final corner right now, and looking quite clean, and we'll put in
Goes
a
P12. Goes by 1
35-1.
second. Yeah.
So
Not
that's
good effort.
up to P12. That's a good starting position if you're going medium soft or medium whatever. But yeah,
Blind is out on track now on mediums. Neon Ray's out on track on softs. So does Neon Rays want to start on softs then, or is he just going out for a cider? As Hammer gets disqualified for being parked in a dangerous location.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
That's
That's
kinda
airy
s-
noise.
that's-
Airy
that's
noise
kinda-
right there.
That's kind of sus, ain't it?
Last to first.
Joel's about to start on his lap as well. Starts a time lap right now. Ace Boy currently entering sector 3 with he's up 3.5 tenths on his personal best. Going into turn 20 here, he has to keep it on track and keep it clean. Oh, he's slow through there because he was about to go over the white line. Will cross the line, improved by a 10th. Is in P7 right now.
Nico, it's quite rude he didn't notice Joel. He's been up there in P2 for almost the whole session. Also, yeah, no, nice of you to predict a, last to first can't work, but man, saying first to last for Sonny, that's a bit rough, isn't it?
That's a bit rough. Blinda is on a lap on the mediums. Anyone, Sonny has started a lap on the softs. He's looking to try to improve that 33.2. Gonna be a challenge, but definitely doable.
Ocean Chief, Sonny first to first. What are you gonna say, Sonny first to where already?
Sonny first to where?
Yeah,
I don't know.
come on, you
I
can't say that.
I can't really predict anything. I don't want to predict anything.
Me neither.
No commentator's curse. I don't want that. Wait. Oh, okay.
Joel doesn't
So
improve.
Danny
Ian-
actually made it out to start another lap, so I was incorrect. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
he
'cause
didn't
we
have
had the
time,
timing thing.
spectator bug. Yep.
Yeah.
Thought that was fixed, but apparently not.
Oh no,
Owens
it's
goes
not.
across
It's
the
not.
line, and he puts it into P4 with a 34 flat. Well, not flat, but well, 34,
Almost flat.
almost flat. It's closer to 34-1 than 34 flat, though.
Yeah, but I can only read the first number, so.
Oh, right.
You know,
Linda
if
also improved by 62 hundredths. Keeps him in P5.
Like, if I was to get... Oh, Sonny validates in the last corner. I don't think he was up in his time either way, so...
Yeah, he was down by almost a tenth, so didn't improve. Goran is about to cross the line. He's going through turn 20. Last corner, keeps it clean. Early on the power, over the line, and improves by 2/10. So
Those P4?
nabs the P4 position by 4
4
thousandths.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really good qualifying from him as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? If you would go 32.9, like 32.999, you would say I went 32.9. You wouldn't say I went 33 flat, right?
No. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can easily say that both Gordon and Owen won a 34 flat.
Well, sure. Let's go with that. And I believe with that, qualifying is done.
Yeah, it is. Sonny is on pole by 4/10 with a phenomenal lap with a 33.2. Joel with a 33.6, really good qualifying from him as well. Neon Ray's a crucial lap as well, 33.9 on the medium, so he's starting P3 on the medium tire, which I think is also the preferred tire. Goran is P4, 34.080, and Owen is just 4 thousandths behind them, both of them on soft tires. And we have Blinda P6, 34.2, good lap from him on mediums. Max in P7 with a 34.3 on softs, Ace by 34.3 as well, also softs. And Gerla, Danny, my bad, is also on a 34.3 on softs as well. So we have 3 people on the 34.3s, 6 thousandths in between them, 600s. Game puts Russell in P20, shaking my head. Yeah, you know. What can you do? Oh,
What can
that's
you do? He's
that's
getting the short stick.
Nico. That's probably because Neon Race took Latifi's car and not Russell's car.
That's true. So, a very tight grid in the midfield. Also, Ace Boy and Danny's time separated by 7 thousandths as well. So, a really tight grid apart from, well, Sonny. That's the biggest gap.
Yeah, Sonny and between Joel and Neon Race as well. Quite a big gap, but we need to take into account that that's 2 different tire
Yeah.
compounds in between them.
Yeah, true.
Grease
Also,
in a good spot
a
as well.
close, a close gap by between Turkey and Fubar as well. There was by like 5,000 separating them at the back of the grid as well. So close gaps between cars.
Yeah, thank you, Ocean Chief. I'm filling in for Sanix. He couldn't do it today, you know.
That's I was about to comment on that, but then I realized that this is most likely an inside job.
I don't know, man. At this point, I don't know myself. Yeah, he's not that great.
I do agree with that, Ocean Chief. Why did I call him Ocean? What?
What?
I'm confused. Anyway, don't matter.
How long's the race? So real race is 55, and then if we take 50% of that,
You literally commentated race on Abu Dhabi last Saturday.
I don't remember.
I also raced that particular race, and I don't remember either. It's 28 lap.
28.
Wait, did you say it's 55 in real life?
Yeah?
Huh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, 28 makes sense, because that's 56, 50%, so...
Oh, yeah.
I think it's 55 real life.
What is Fubar doing?
He's driving. I think he did the same thing last week round, where he just bolted off on the formation lap and then waited on the grid.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know, but let me just open up everything here. Bit
I mean,
confused,
I don't
but-
know either, but that's. I guess if you want to avoid being bumped into by anyone else or avoid bumping into someone yourself, then I guess that's a thing to do.
Yeah, but your
Just-
tires are gonna be stone cold on the grid by the time everyone comes.
Sure.
Yeah, so we have Hammer and P15 on the mediums. He did say he's going medium soft, right? So
He did.
he
did. and
did
that's what he's
achieve
doing.
that.
Yeah.
His qualifying
his
is.
word.
Sometimes get locked when the A takes over, doesn't it? I actually have no clue how.
I don't think they do actually. I'm fairly certain that that's not the case, but
Oh,
I could be
yes.
wrong as well.
Well, you're objectively wrong, Eddie, so it's okay.
Well, true.
Turkey and Fubar starting on softs as well outside the top 10, which is a bit interesting to see. Grieza McLaren lad on mediums.
Yeah. And also, if Red Bull wants that constructor championship, Gurla is not in a very good position. Well, neither is Danny. Speaking of Haas.
Yeah,
That
but
is-
they are leading for 20 points.
Who is? Haas?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Okay, right.
Yeah. So Fubar is the first to land on the grid, but he's not the one actually, or he was the one leading the pack, but not the one actually leading the pack.
Right.
Okay, so he watched them some wheel screen and don't get cold. Let's see Fubar's screen here. Can I?
I don't think. Yeah, they're not getting colder.
Yeah, they're
although the wheel displays surface temperatures, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. It's past the point. We have Joel and Sonny on the front row here, a McLaren and a Red Bull. As we're about to start the season finale of TSRL Tier 3 here in Abu Dhabi. As my timings are a bit messed up, but Sonny on pole. Lights go out. Race is about to start, and here we go. Off the line, there's a Ferrari out on the back already pulling out. Seems like he got a good start. Joel gets a really good start as well, and takes lead into turn 1. Sonny fighting back with the switchback. There's a Blinda who I think spun around in turn 1. It's Blinda dropping down. I think he didn't collect anyone with him. Neon Rays is losing some positions as well. Neon Rays is down to P6 right now. Don't know if he picked any damage, but Owen with a good start, going up to P5 on position gained. Timings fix themselves finally now. So Joel took lead, and that's Blinde, who I think is around again in that that corner that we saw two people spin in qualifying. So I think that's Blinde's race without a safety car right now. In the back, I think we have McLaren lad fighting as well, and can't switch camera. McLaren lad not fighting, but that's Danny, who's P14. Danny lost out quite a bit on the start as well.
Yeah, I don't actually know what happened to Danny at the start. I didn't really see what even happened to him. But both him and Belinda have lost out big time at the start.
And we have Fubar and Turkey fighting as well. Into that second chicane, Fubar gets up in front, McLaren lad gets up in front. I think there was a bit of contact between Fubar and Turkey, which caused Turkey to really drop down. So McLaren lad is now up to P11, and Hammer is on the back of him now. So Hammer in that medium strategy, starting from P15 up to P13 right now. Are your timings messed up as well?
I don't know what you mean by messed up.
This Fubar is +1 lap.
Oh, no it doesn't.
Oh, it's okay for you?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, for you, it seems to be he's in the correct position, but for some reason his timings are on. Oh, and Danny's
Oh.
around.
And he's got wing damage as well.
Yeah, if he's lost it into turn 20, and he's gonna head straight into the pits here.
Yep. That's definitely not good for the constructors, as Joel and Sonny seem to be slowly pulling away. Goran is 7/10 behind them, slowly dropping. Owen P4. A bit expected of him to get past Neon Race here. He is on the faster tires. Yeah. And Neon Race is up in P5. So Owen, Neon Race, two people fighting for the championship right now. Owen needs to outscore Neon Race for 10 points if he wants to win. If he wants to win it. So as it is now, Neon Race would pick up the championship.
Yep, Ace Boy and Max going side by side into turn 8 here. They're still fighting for position through the chicanes. Oh, it's going to be a little bit rough there because they bang wheels out of the corner, and Max is going to lose out on that position.
And that was Blinda who retired in the pits. And my timings are they're so ever worse, I think. Is the word. They're just getting worse and worse.
Oh, I believe Sonny, yeah, Sonny and Joel are fighting, and that causes the Goran to get right to the back of those guys. Now these guys are all up there, and Owen's actually going to make a move on Goran into that corner. There's not a
still
lot
going
of
side
room
by side.
there. They get a little hooked, but I think they're going to be fine. It's allowed Neon Race to get on the back of these guys, so great fight going on from P1 to P6. Right now, Grease it's gotten a little closer, but still quite far back.
Grease
That
having
gap
a
was-
really good race so far. Starter P11 is up
Yep.
to P5 right now, and mediums as well. With this leading pack actually, so he's in a really good position considering those soft tires are only gonna get through another 2 to 3 laps on proper pace, and then it's drastically gonna drop for them.
Yep.
So yeah, Neon Rays and Grease in a really good position right here. Oh, don't jinx him. Don't worry. There's no such thing as jinxing.
Absolutely not. There's no commentator's curse whatsoever.
Especially
Joel's
not for me.
gonna
Oh,
be-
Grease is spun.
Oh, I think we just jinxed him. Sonny's gonna make a move on Joel on the straight. Owen too far back, so is Goran as well. Neon Rays breaks way later than Goran in front, but no contact between them. Hammer has made a move on Turkey on the straight. Turkey locks up into the corner and almost goes in the back of Hammer, but it's away unscathed.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Bar is using a lot of ERS, almost making him a Gurla. Gurla actually goes a little bit deep into the corner and almost hit Max, but got away scot-free. McLennan sends it into the second chicane. Grease defends the position.
So Grease was in a really good spot starting this lap, and yeah, he's quite a way
We
down
just-
right.
Yeah, we just had to mention him once and then Bisbinala.
I guess there is such a thing as a curse. I don't know. I really don't know at this point.
Yeah.
Fubar, 3-second time penalty, first one of the session. Penalty is probably going to be picked up by quite a few people. Quite easy to pick
Yeah.
them up, especially in that last sector.
The hot spot for those penalties is definitely going to be the track limits on 20, which are in this game are complete.
Oh, what happened, Goran? No,
Oh,
Joel's
that's
around.
Joel. Yep,
Okay.
Joel is around in the same
Oh,
corner
and
we've
the same
seen.
Turkey's around as well.
Oh, okay.
So
So now we've seen at least 4 or 5 people go around in the same corner. Oh, and Turkey just did a boo-boo and reset the track. That is not allowed. So if stewards have a look at that, will be it. Owen and Goran up front, they're going side by side into the corner. There's not a lot of space for that, but Goran is actually going to go through here.
yeah, Owen
Max
is
and
fighting
Gurla
for
doing
his...
the same thing right behind. Owen's actually his exit got a little bit compromised by that contact with Goran in front. Gurla and Max changing positions as well into the chicane.
Yeah, I think we didn't mention that Blinda did retire a couple laps back. I think it was lap 2 or lap 1. Basically after the incident, he drove into the pits and retired. So yeah, that's
Well,
first
you did
time.
mention it.
I did.
Yeah, you did mention
Yeah,
it.
there's been quite a lot of stuff happening so far, so I don't keep
It's
track.
true. It's definitely a better race than the one we saw on Sunday.
Sunday?
The actual F1 race.
Oh, excuse. Gurla picking up 30-second time penalty. Max picking up 30-second time penalty. Both of them picking it up in basically
In
the hot
turn
spot
20,
you mentioned.
yep.
Yeah. Sonny 3-second gap. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, the fighting between Owen and Goran has actually made up a huge gap up with Sonny, and he's just gonna start running away.
Oh,
with
and
this
Owen makes a
chicane here.
mistake going into turn 3, and Neon Race is now on the outside of him going into that first chicane. And Neon Race on the outside of Owen, still going side by side. Owen has the inside for the hairpin here, so if he's gonna go for it, or wait, I think Neon Race might have let him go through.
Yeah, Neon Race backed off there. They had contact in the corner because it's too tight for 2 cars, and just let him through.
And he's gonna have
That
DRS.
DRS for the straight. Yeah, Hammer is slowly making up positions up here as well. With DRS, is going to fly past Max. Got a way better exit out of that corner. Neon Race is going to sit behind Owen. Sitting at 70, about 80% ERS, so hasn't even been pushing and gets a way better exit compared to Owen on those 4-lap old softs. And it's going to fly past.
So that's Neon Rays up to P3 right now, and yeah, still leading the championship, still taking it as it is right now. Owen really needs a good strategy here if he wants to win, or I mean, he does have the pace and softs, but as it is now, Neon Rays is still on the preferred strategy, and I think a safety car would play into Owen's hands quite nicely.
Yep. Would.
Hammer on the back of Gurla here, going into wait, this is turn 20, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So last turn is turn 21?
Yes.
Yes. Grease on Max picking up penalties.
Oh.
Oh, I feel so bad for Grease, man. It was such a good
Joel's
timing,
gonna
though.
Head into the pits. Did Joel have wing damage? I believe he's probably going to change wing, because there's no reason why he would pit this
No,
early in
he's
that
not.
case.
He's not switching his wing. I don't think he had damage. It's.
Oh,
I think he's going for a 2-stop.
well, he has to.
Yeah, this is just a sealed 2-stop at this point. Grease picks up another penalty. Wait, is he at 9 already?
Well,
6.
does he?
Max and Grease have 6.
Oh, yikes. That's not nice.
Yeah, so it's on average 1 second per lap. I'm good with numbers. I'm good at math.
Yeah, you're apparently good with numbers. I'm not. So I'm glad one of us is.
Yeah, that's because we only had 6 laps.
Ace Boy is with DRS open, looking to make a move on Owen, but he's too far back.
Oh, and he gets hit from the back. That's Gurla who
yeah,
gets
that's
the back of Ace Boy.
Gurla.
And Gurla waits.
Completely outbreaks himself into that chicane and hits Ace Boy, but slows down and lets him through, and that's gonna cost them both some.
Caused them both a position because Hammer gains 2 there. So Hammer's up to P5 right now, 1.5 seconds off of Owen. Actually, 1.2 seconds off of Owen here.
Yeah, that was a major yikes from Gurla. I don't even know if he has. Does he have wing damage from that? He probably doesn't have any visible damage, but it's quite a hard bonk. So I would assume that he has some kind of damage from wing. As him and Ace Boy are both actually gonna head into the pits.
So we have 3 people pitting so far in the race. Sonny with a 3.2 second lead. Gorn is the 1 in P2, and Neon Ray is 1.5 seconds off. Hammer catching up to Owen more and more. And he's actually going to have DRS here on this first DRS straight. So he might even get past Owen here. So Hammer with a really good race so far.
Yep. So bang on with the strategy there, even though he started last with that disqualification. Don't know if he really ever intended that, but it happened. He's way too far back on the straight though to make any moves into that corner. Really close on the braking. He's definitely way more comfortable with that braking zone than Owen is, and gained a lot of time, but now this exit is probably going to be a little bit compromised for him.
He's gaining with overtaking DRS. I think he wants to get past Owen here. Owen's defending the inside, pulls back to the outside. So Hammer gets past here. Owen doesn't fight it too hard. And that's Hammer, who's up to P4 right now, starting last. So a really good race.
Max is actually going to get eaten alive here by Fubar and Grease. Oh, and they make contact. Yep, and Grease is around once again. This time actually caused by his teammate. And Claren Lad is also going to get past Grease here, so...
And, oh, he almost loses it again.
Not great. Don't really know what Max just did there. He just barged through and didn't really care that his team was there.
I think we just...
and that's Sonny into the pits
into
from
the
the
pits,
lead. Yep, from the lead, going on to the soft compound... what? Going
Medium
from the
compound
soft
tire.
compound tires to the mediums, yes.
Goran has basically no ERS left. Sonny, not Sonny, Neon Ray is at 20, and that's someone who's around. Who's that? Turkey.
That's the Turkey in the murky is around. Oh my, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Anyway, Joel gets a 3-second time penalty. Turkey is having issues getting to the pits, but gets in there without retiring the car.
I can't believe you've said this right now. I
Sorry.
am genuinely speechless. I don't know what to say. Turkey in the murky.
Turkey in the murky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess.
Max is in the back of Fubar here. I think both Max and Fuber have been in some fighting this race so far, some contacts as well. So let's see what's going to happen here. Max has the run on him with DRS going into that second chicane. On the outside, is he going to go for a move? Fuber holding the inside. Max still trying to hang around the outside, and he actually gets it on. I don't know what happened there with Fuber on the inside. I think he just let go a bit, but they're still going side by side. Fuber has the inside now. Max gets the position.
Yep. Owen
And
is going to make a mass
Sonny's there as well. Sonny's going around the outside, picks up a... What? Sonny gets past them both.
What just happened? Where did he come from? How did that... What?
Oh, and Fuber and Max are still fighting. Max was a bit slidey there on the exit. And Fuber gets the position on Max, still going side by side into turn 20. And Fuber enters the corner in front as Max has a bit of a moment. And he goes into the pits. Maybe that was just...
Oh. He almost went into that divider.
I saw that.
That was a little bit scary. But yeah,
Sonny, okay.
Sonny just said, well, don't mind me, I'm just coming through, and then just flew past there. Joel sits the fastest lap of the race currently with 38 through.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. That's a Ferrari in the pits. That's Max who retires.
Yep. As Neon Race makes a pass for the lead on Gurren. Gurren's still out on those 8-lap-old softs, so the mediums are definitely feeling a little bit better right now.
I think Goran's definitely going for a one-stop here, so is Fubar. The last two people on the softs that are yet to pit, as Fubar and McLaren lad are actually fighting down the first chicane. I think McLaren went past, he was the car behind, had DRS, is on the faster tire at this point in the race. He's going to have DRS once more, and I think going into the second chicane, McLaren lad should have this job done on the outside, but I think
it doesn't really look like it, unless he's sending it on the inside. Oh, it almost goes into the back of Fubar there, but Fubar was boosting the flip out of his car and managed to stay in front with that traction on those softer tires. Don't know how that's actually possible with the equalized tire life, but yeah.
It's looking good. Can't get past the fact he said Turkey.
It's over already. That's been done and dealt with.
I'm gonna dream about that tonight, man. Sonny nice. Fastest lap 37.9 if I saw that right on the mediums right now. Ace Boy on the back of Gurla here, both of them still fighting even after the pit stop stages. Both of them pit on the same lap. Yeah.
Remember last lap when Sonny made the pass on both Max and Fubar?
Yeah.
Sonny is currently 8 seconds ahead of Fubar, one lap.
He also gained 2 seconds on Hammer in the last lap.
Yeah, that's some pace. Although Fubar was fighting with Iron Lad, so
Sonny's just flying right now.
Sonny is just on an absolute other level. Also on the freshest tires of the grid, well, with Owen.
Fubar getting past McLaren Lab with DRS, going into that first chicane. Fubar still in the softs, yet to pit.
McLaren Lad gives him a little bit of a boop.
This is bump drafting.
Not enough to spin him around, but if McLaren Lad would learn something from the other lap before, he would stay in the slipstream with the car in front instead of trying to break it.
Oh, and
he's
he
going
goes
to go an
deep.
absolute send from downtown.
I think he just barged Fubar a bit out of the way.
Yeah.
And Owen gets past as well.
Yep.
Owen gets past
Owen just decided, he just did the Sonny and just went flying through both of them. That was a bit elbows out from McLaren Lad, Danny Rick-esque, but not as clean. Yeah, makes the pass. And now the grid's actually bunched up here as well. Owen's the one leading this pack right now, 5 to P10.
Yeah, Joel, who had a good race start until he had that accident happen in turn 3, yeah. Fubar, Aceboy, Gurla. Aceboy and Gurla are on the fresh tires here. Do have track position on Fubar here.
Yep.
Or
I think
not
Fubar's tires.
Oh, Aceboy actually going side by side. Fubar going side by side into turn 3. Getting past Fubar, and Joel goes around the outside and gets it done as well. So Fubar loses out 3 positions in that one turn.
Yeah, Fubar's tires are done. He's trying to extend his stint to do a soft medium to win on strategy, but he's been fighting too much and pushing those tires too hard. They're absolutely gone.
Sonny gained 2 seconds again on Hammer.
Again?
Again.
Gorilla gonna make a move on Ace Boy. Ace Boy is sitting duck without DRS on that straight. Excuse me. And yep,
On the
that's
outside.
gonna be
No.
a move done, but now Gorilla is without DRS, and Ace
Joel
Boy is
has
gonna
DRS as well.
attack. Yeah, he's
So
just gonna
Gorilla
attack
might-
back. Gorilla is actually also recharging. They're gonna go through a 3-bite into this corner. Oh no, that's not a great idea. Gorilla is sandwiching between Ace Boy and Joel, but Joel backs out. Smart boy he is, and gonna go around the outside on Ace Boy into this corner here. I don't know the turn numbers anymore.
Oh, and he has the inside now, and Joel's gonna go past here in Sector 3 in the hotel area. And Ace Boy still fighting back, going around the outside now under the hotel. And I think Ace Boy stays behind for now. All this fighting between Joel and Ace Boy right now is leaving Gorilla some breathing room up in front, 7 tenths. But I think Joel can't close that in. Joel has been showing some good pace this race so far. So I think by the time DRS comes again, Gorilla's going to be the one under attack once more. So
Yep, Gorilla is also only sitting at about 20% ERS, so he's really going to have to push that car and boost it to stay in front of those DRS straights. He is going to gain from the fact
Sonny,
that...
Hammer, and Goran switching positions as Sonny actually gains 2 more seconds. Or actually 3 this lap. Wait, 2. Yeah, but he's just banging in the lap times. 2 laps ago, or 3 laps ago, he was 8 seconds off, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonny is just on another level right now.
Absolutely. Fuber is losing out hard. He's losing time all the time to the cars in front since they're fighting with DRS. Fuber is just left without it on those old softs. Gordon as well is not really, after the pass from Hammer, he's not really keeping up in races. Driving his own race, currently about 3 seconds in front.
So here we go again. Ace Boy and Joel gonna fight it out. Ace Boy has DRS, so does Joel. Ace Boy looking around the inside, but oh, is he going for it? He goes a bit deep, tries to scare Joel, go wide, but Joel keeps the position so far, but Ace Boy still looking for it, trying to go on the inside. Joel keeps the position, so it stays as it is. Joel P7, Ace Boy P8 right now. Ace Boy no penalties though, so both Gerla and Joel with those positions to him so far.
That is Neon Rays and Gordon into the pits. So Neon Rays pitting from those mediums. He's going to go onto the hards. Okay.
So he wants to go guaranteed to the end here.
Yep, he definitely wants to go guaranteed to the end. It's about, what, 15 laps to the end?
Yeah, I don't think he feels comfortable on the softs. So far, what I remember from Neon Rays was usually when it comes to hards, at least on some circuits, he was flying on them. One of those circuits being, I think it was in Mexico, he was completely flying on the hards. And yeah, if he can replicate somewhat of that Mexico pace on the hards he had there in Abu Dhabi here, it's gonna be good for him. But then again, it's a different track and different tire wear and tire performance on it.
I've not heard good things about the hards on around this track, but
Same.
I've heard that the soft medium strat, or soft mediums just straight up is just faster. So we'll see what Neon Rays can do with those tires.
Yeah, so Goran is up in front, or actually came out in between Gerla and Joel. So this fight that was going on between the 3 of them is now a four-man fight between Goran, Gerla, Joel, and Ace Boy.
Yep.
Neon Rays a bit up in front, 2.7 seconds in front of this pack of cars, but
Gordon is Gordon really needs to get past Gorilla so he can clear the cars with more tire life in front of him, because he's definitely going to be way faster than Gorilla at this point. So we can gap the cars and stay in position.
3-second penalty for Danny as we're at the halfway point of the race. And Hammer actually got past Sonny. Or no, never mind. Sonny's on the back of Hammer. My bad. He's 4 tenths off.
Yeah.
And I think with Euros, he's actually gonna get Hammer here, as there's a yellow flag in the last turn, and that's Griza, who I think had another moment.
Yep, another penalty and another moment, and
As,
that's gonna be Sonny flying past Hammer on the straight. Yep. Oh, that's Joel. Joel's around.
Oh no.
Once again, that same dreadful corner, but this time he's on the other side of the track. And he is going to rejoin right in front of Grease. And, which probably going to slow him down a bit. And Joel's going to have to very, very careful taking these corners, so he doesn't spin around again.
His tires are going to be quite hot at this point, so...
Yep. Gurla
Yeah.
and Goran fighting into turn 8 and 9. Goran with way better exit out
Way
of the
fresher
corner
tires as
compared
well.
to Gurla. Yeah, fresher tires, and makes the move stick. So he's gonna look to make that gap in the car now. Ace Boy has lost out, and he's 1.5 seconds Gurla now. So that fight that we had last lap has completely dissolved, and only between Goran and Gurla for the time being.
Joel also picks up a 3-second time penalty to top it off, as Sonny is already 2 seconds clear of Hammer.
Yep.
Sonny is absolutely flying right now, but I think he might have to pit again.
Maybe, yeah.
But at this rate, I don't think he's worried about having to pit again, because he's just flying. He's on a whole other level right now.
Yeah. Pretty much every car behind him, well, apart from Neon Race and Goran, I think Goran can actually make it to the end on the mediums.
Yeah.
They will be dead,
can.
but they will make it to the end. Oh, this
Ace Boy picks up a penalty, so that's
is popping up on the screen as well.
6 drivers right now without penalties, which is basically more than half the grid has a penalty right now. As there's a yellow flag, sector 1 and 2, and that's Joel.
That's Joel again.
again.
Yep. That corner has claimed his car once again. That's a third time this
And,
race.
This time he
And,
also picked up damage, so you could say
yeah.
third time's the charm, but not really charming so far from that
Not really
corner.
charming for him, no.
Yeah.
And I think that's the 7th or 8th incident we've had in turn 3 this race. So yeah, there's people are definitely pushing way too hard through that corner to make the car spin around like that.
Yeah, I think we had Blinde go around there, we had Griza, we had Joel going around quite a couple times.
Yep.
Also in qualifying we had a couple of, two people go around there, so yeah, that corner took away quite a few cars, quite a few hopes and dreams.
A few hopes and dreams.
Yeah, as the McLaren lad's going on the inside of Danny here, for the position change, Danny keeping around the outside, and Danny keeps the position. McLaren lad on the fresher tire probably wants to get rid of Danny here, or get past him. Rid of Danny, I don't think that sounds too good, but I think he wants to get past him as fast as possible.
Yeah. So, while these two are fighting, McLaren lad really needs to get past Danny, but it's impossible to get past anyone in this part of the track with dirty air and, well, Abu Dhabi being Abu Dhabi.
Oh, and
As it stands,
picks
okay,
up
that's a
3
little
second
bit too
time
much for
penalty.
the inside group.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, Red Bull are taking the constructors, and I believe Neon Race is still holding his position at the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As basically, Haas, if they want to win, they would have to outscore Red Bull by 21 points.
There's another yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Not sure if that was Fubar or Joel, but something happened again.
I think it might have been Joel, because he's just dropping time right now. He's got damage as well, so. Sonny here, 5.2 seconds gap to Hammer. Sonny's absolutely flying.
Yep, that is correct. He decided that he wants to win this race, so he's going to. But in order for him to finish top of the rankings and the driver championship, he would need both Owen and Neon Race's cars to blow up, which they won't.
Wait, who?
Hmm?
No, I lied. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't?
No, he doesn't he can't win the championship.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Wait, now you
But can
confuse
he-
me again. I knew at the start, and now you confuse me again. Let me check again. Yes, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
Because he has a 25-point gap to Owen, who's in P2. So if Owen doesn't score, Sonny can still get P2 in the championship.
Okay, so yeah. Alright, so he's solidifying P2 if that would happen, but he can't win.
Oh, as Joel retires in the pits, that's
Yep.
quite sad to see. Luckily, at least it's in the pits. Yeah, had a good race start, good opening stint, but then yeah, it just all went wrong.
It all fell apart. Oh, and that's Neon Race looking for make a move on Owen into the second chicane.
It's actually
and,
Owen making a move, no?
No,
Or wait,
that's
it's
the other way around.
Oh
Yeah, it's the other way.
Sonny, 6-second gap already. The Hammer.
Hammer's tires aren't feeling that great because that's 16 laps and plus the start on those, so he's actually going to pit this lap.
Yeah. So if you take into account that with the gap Sonny has right now, both Sonny could actually just go for another pit.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he'd come out of the pits behind.
Maybe
Good,
behind
I
one person.
think.
Maybe down in P3, but not even that. I don't know. Because
sure?
yeah, 70. Oh. Yeah,
Was the
maybe.
gap actually 17 seconds?
Yeah, it is.
That doesn't really. Oh, okay. I guess it is.
Wait, where did Hammer come out? Hammer came out. How far behind?
I mean, Hammer came out in P7.
Hammer came out 27 seconds behind, so the pit stop is around 21 seconds delta.
Okay.
So
Which means
so
that's-
Sonny would come
yeah.
out behind Goran
Yes. Oh,
on
and
a
as
really
Neon
fast tire.
Race, Neon Race and Owen are going side by side into turn 8-9. And Owen around the outside just keeps the position still. Now Goran is into the fight. They're gonna, it's gonna be a three-way fight for that P2 position. Neon Race in front right now, but Goran's maybe looking to make a move on Owen as well, but no, decides to stay back and just let those two go for the time being. He does have fresher tires than Owen in front. Owen is looking to maybe make it to the end on these tires. We'll see. Same for Sonny.
Yeah, Goran can definitely go to the end. We saw Hammer do 16 laps on those medium tires, so Goran can definitely pull this stint to the end. How slow it's gonna be at the end, it's gonna be interesting to see. Gerla's gonna have to pit again, so is Ace Boy. I think Owen might have to pit again as well.
Yep.
I think Sonny might have to pit again as well.
I think he does. There's 9 laps to go, and as we saw, Hammer was being really, really slow on those 16-lap old mediums. So
Joel just said he spun 4 consecutive times in turn 2. Luckily for you, it was turn 3.
yes, exactly.
I think it is turn 3, right?
It is turn 3. Yes.
Okay, good.
The right-hander is turn.
Yeah, Sonny's actually still gaining onto Neon Rays though, so that pit stop is seeming more doable.
Yep, Danny's into the pits on 16-lap old mediums, so he definitely needed a change of tires. Ace Boy comes out 20 seconds behind Hammer, so Hammer is going to try to finish the race on those softs, which, well, is doable, definitely.
Hammer's not gaining nearly enough time as he would want to on the cars in front.
Yeah, he's not, but... well, actually, yeah, he's not. Should just end the sentence there.
Oh, and 3-second time penalty.
He's not... I mean, Hammer is currently sitting there without penalties. He's not very far behind from Gerla. Those softs are going to come alive in Sector 3, where the old mediums are definitely not great, because there's a lot of, like,
traction,
90-degree traction zones and corners there. And
yeah, here we go. Yeah,
already within the second, yeah.
Gaining.
Yeah, he's just gained 4 tenths in 2 corners. And Sonny's into the pits, actually.
So Sonny's gonna come out behind Owen here, so up in P4.
Well, not behind Owen, because Owen's also pitting.
Oh, so behind Goran then?
Yes. He's actually... No. They're gonna go side by side into turn 3. Goran is now in the fight for P3 to the end of this race, and Sonny needs to get a move on immediately. Because if he can... Yeah, if he can get past Neon Race, that's going to make him safe from Goran behind. Goran's actually completely out of ERS already. So him pushing to the back of those two in front is going to be quite difficult. Owen comes out 14.5 seconds behind Hammer in 4th. Just going to look to gain that 4-second gap onto Garden and actually try to fight for that last podium position.
So I think what Owen needs right now is Sonny going around the outside of Neon Race here, and Sonny takes the lead. So Sonny is back into the lead.
Yep, that didn't take very long. There's a huge gap between the hards and the softs, and well, add on 6 laps on those hards with the pace, and yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah, as Owen as it is now doesn't seem like he will be winning the championship, which is yeah, I don't think he's gonna be too happy about it. But like Neon Ray's outstanding performances from him, especially in the second half of the season, and I mean Owen as well was just drove a brilliant season himself. A lot of consistency, which really brought him up to such a high spot. Because as I mentioned before, he did only have 1 win, but it really shows you what consistency and good results.
Just consistent finishes up at the top, but
it's not over yet. Anything can still happen though, with 7 laps remaining. But if something happens here, it's gonna have to be drastic.
Yeah, that's true.
As Grieza, oh no, that's McLaren lad pitting, so McLaren lad 9 lap on mediums pits. He probably could have taken that towards the end. Hammer did 16 lap on medium, so it's somewhat doable. Depends if McLaren lad has pad or how he is on where, but he's up in P11 right now. Danny next car up in front. Around what's it gonna be? 7 seconds, 8 seconds, maybe 9, 10 towards the end. No, it's gonna stay 8. So he's got 8 seconds to make to get the points. Then I don't know about penalties. I can actually check. Fuber and Grieza switching positions here. Grieza had a really good race start, and then he had a bit of a jinx from us, I would say. And is on 12 seconds of penalties right now as well. McLaren lad and Danny though are equal on penalties, so if McLaren lad gains onto Danny those 8.3 seconds in the final laps and gets past him, he will score the points as Sonny fastest lap right now, 35.9 from Sonny.
Yep.
I think what Hammer was practicing in qualifying was this later half of the race, race conditions on the softs.
Yes.
As Sonny is 4 seconds clear.
Yep. Just an absolute commanding race from Sonny with the pace he's had around this track, and I mean, same thing by Hammer as well. He's gained 4 seconds, 2 laps onto race and go around, and he's just gonna. At this point, he's just gonna fly past Neon Race and take that final podium position off his hands. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think that call to go onto the hards from Neon Race was the right one here, but he didn't have any other option because he was in mediums, and the lap he pitted, he was forced to go into the hards if he wanted to do a one-stopper. But he definitely could have extended it towards the end if he would have wanted, since he is good on tires.
Yep. Hammer is past Neon Race now, and Neon Race is gonna have to drive off of those tires to keep at the back of him, so he can keep the DRS and keep himself close to Goran.
Which in this race, he's already 8 tenths behind in Sector 3, so it doesn't seem like he's actually gonna have DRS. No, he's already 1 second off.
Nope. He actually, no. Yeah, he's 9 tenths back.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's gonna have DRS as well, so Neon Ray is basically off the podium right now.
For the time being.
Yeah, and we still have to see how the hards are gonna be in comparison to the mediums in the last few laps. In 2 to 3 laps, the mediums might be dying out, so the hards might be faster than the mediums at that point. So Hammer 3 tenths off of Goran here, with 5 laps to go. Neon Race picks up a penalty as well, so yeah, that's really not optimal. The top 3 without a penalty and Turkey without a penalty, that's everyone on the grid right now that doesn't have a penalty. So 4 people. As Hammer has DRS and just pulls on the outside of Goran here and gets past easily. No ERS for Hammer though, and he's 6 seconds behind Sonny who is just leading the race from here. Has been leading for the majority of it, except for when Joel was in the lead. And Nico, to answer your question, you want to see penalties, so let's see them. We have Neon Rays on 3, Owen on 6, Gerla on 6, Aceboy on 3, Fubar on 9, Danny on 3, McLaren Lad on 3, Turkey has nothing, and Griza is on 12. So, yeah. Yeah. A bit tame on the penalties, except from Griza, who's been picking them up.
Fubar has a lot of penalties, but he has a 22-second gap to. Oh wait, car. Never mind. So Danny's still definitely gonna gain a position at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammer
Definitely
started last and is up to P2 right now. Also a really good drive from him.
Absolutely. So we'll see here if well, Goran is about 1 second back. He's gonna have to fight for his life to stay within that DRS range to Hammer, so keep up the pace with him, because those softs are gonna start dying off in a couple laps and equalizing with the mediums. But he can't fall back too far. And is he actually gonna be outside of the detection range? I believe he is.
Yeah, he is. He's not
Yes,
gonna have
he
DRS. So Hammer pulled away, but Hammer's still losing time to Sonny up in front. Sonny's just pulling away once more, which seems to be the staple of this race so far. Is Sonny just vibing?
Just vibing. Yeah.
There's really no fighting up on track except for Danny and Fubar, who are really close on track. Danny's in the faster tire, looking around the inside of turn 1. Legend saying, Sonny not bottling a race. What is this? No. The race still has 4 laps, so a lot can happen. Turkey picking up a 3-second time penalty, so only the top 3 without penalties. Danny looking around the outside of the first chicane, onto Fubar, doesn't go for it, tries to make Fubar make a mistake. Goes around the outside of the hairpin now and gets past, so I think Fubar might have let him go a bit there.
Yeah, I believe Fubar took a very liberal line through that corner. He actually, I believe, cut the entire chicane pretty much, so he just decided to let Danny go.
So Danny's up to P8 right now. As it is, Neon Race picking up the championship so far. Everything can still change towards the end, but Neon Race would come out this race as a champion and Red Bull as constructor champions.
Yes, as it stands, we still have 3 laps to go, so we don't know what's going to happen. Danny picks up another 3-second time penalty, but I believe that's going to be irrelevant. The Fubar has so many penalties that it's not going to matter.
Right.
Aceboy as well has penalties, but there's a 5-second gap between them, so Danny is sitting solid at 8. Goran has been losing out on Hammer in front. He isn't able to match the pace on those fresher softs, so looks like Neon Race is gonna also stay in P4 to cross the line. We still don't know. I mean, there's 3 laps to go. He'd have to get past Goran and also make a 3-second gap, which isn't possible at this point. So, well, I say that, barring nothing happen.
Yeah, there's still, we saw turn 3 take a few casualties this race, so something can still happen, but Griza is in the back of Turkey here. Why is Griza ghosted?
That's a great question. I for some reason looked at his timings, and I was like about to say that he's 2 laps down, but that's just the tire life. I don't know. That's weird.
Because didn't see him disconnect, so.
Wait. You sure?
I don't know. Am I sure?
Or he's not actually playing the game anymore?
Oh, then he might have disconnected, yeah.
Is he?
Or crashed, I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, he's definitely not.
Neon Rays, 9/10 off of Goran here, so he is within DRS. He's gonna cross the DRS detection zone, and he's gonna have DRS. Pronto, Binotto.
Oh, okay, so Neon Race has caught up to Goran, but I believe it's still gonna be too little too late. There's 2 laps to go in this race, and we're already halfway into lap 26. And that traction on those medium tires is still looking to be a little bit better. Both really low on ERS though.
Yeah. Goran 8%, Neon Race 30, so up in front though, Sonny 7.3 second gap already.
I mean, there's just no contest for that P1 in this race. McLaren lad is looking to make a move on Fubar with those fresher softs.
Yeah, he would
Quite
definitely
get
get
the
Fubar
exit
on
out
penalties.
of, yeah, didn't really get the exit out of turn 7. So probably is not going to be able to make the move into turn 8 either. No, he's way too far back for that, but he's definitely moving to turn 10.
With the RS open, so let's see what this is going to be. If he's going to close up, he's overtaking as well. He's boosting, and he might look around the outside here of the second chicane, or third chicane actually. On the outside, seems like he's keeping it, and Fubar gives enough space, and McLaren lad gets past. So that was a really nice move from him there.
Yep. As Ace Boy is pitting.
Ace Boy is pitting. Okay, so he does have a free pit stop from the gap behind as well. So
Yep.
going
I
on to
mean,
softs, might want to take
going on to
fastest stop.
softs for the last lap to try to bang in the fastest lap, I guess.
But doesn't lose a position, comes back out in P7.
What am I trying to do?
I don't know what you're trying to do. Neon Race catching up to Goran here once more, and he goes around the outside into that last chicane of the lap, and he gets past. So Neon Race is back up to P3, but he needs a 3-second gap now in 2 laps, or in a lap and a half if he wants to get a podium this race.
Yeah, that's as I said earlier, that's maybe gonna be too late, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe Goran will make a mistake and spin off, and
what Neon Race needs to do is really break DRS here for this last lap before they get to the DRS detection zone. But yeah, I don't think 3 seconds is gonna be doable.
no, but he is, well, yeah, I don't think so either. But it looks like those mediums are actually starting to fall off of Goran's car a little bit. He's not exactly holding on to that second. It's really close right now. He's actually going to be outside of that 1 second window into this chicane. It's close. It's close. Oh, it's too much. He's out. Lost DRS. But will Neon Race gain 2 seconds in sector 2 and 3?
That's the real question here.
Yeah.
In chat, Futuristic says Hammer Driver of the Day. Eddie?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Would you?
I would, because he had a really good race so far, but I mean... Sonny.
Sonny though? Yeah.
Sonny though.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, overall, if it would be P2 and it wouldn't be such a drive from Sonny up in front, you have to keep in mind Hammer is on a 1 stop. Well, Sonny actually did 2 stops, and he
That's
still
true.
has such a massive gap up in front.
it's true. As Sonny is rounding the final corner of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, isn't going to take his commanding win of the last race of the season. Was a bit of a snooze fest towards the end because nothing really happened. Hammer is coming through the final corner as well, and
with
he's
a
going to take
phenomenal drive as well from last to second.
an amazing P2. Yes, as
Neon Race
I
crosses
just
third,
got spooked.
goes down to
'cause-
P4.
Yep.
Owen, who sadly loses out on the championship. Neon Race wins the championship. Owen loses out, goes P5. Neon Race is our first season. It's the first season of Tier 3 into SRL, and he does win the first season of Tier 3 here. So
Yes.
Neon Race is the first
Neon Race
champion
is the maiden champion.
of Tier 3. And
Yes.
Red Bull of Sonny and Gurla take the Constructor Championship. So a really good championship from them as well. Yeah, really well driven. Owen P5, Gurla is in P6, so good race from both of
Ace
them.
Boy does snag that final point, or well,
Fastest
that
lap?
extra point of from fastest lap. Yep.
Sonny also finishes 3 in Drivers' Championship. He does not get the jump on Owen. Danny finishes up in P8, and the Haas boys get second in Constructors, so a good effort from them as well. McLaren lad as well finishes P9. A good race from him. Kubar is up in P10, so in the points. And Turkey's going to be crossing the finish line right now, finishing P11 with a beautiful spin. And Griza, who had some unlucky day for him, but driver of the day from the gate to Hammer. On normal circumstances, I definitely would agree, but I think Sonny just deserves it today with some fantastic pace. 2-stop strategy, winning with a 9-second gap as well, and just banging in time after time. Insanely fast lap. Nobody did a donut at the finish. Well, Turkey did like a half donut. Almost.
There's not really much donuts to be made after you cross the line. The game takes over the car for you. So
Yeah.
can't really do anything about that.
So yeah, do we agree on Sonny?
Mm-hmm.
Top 3 also without penalties, so good job to them. Neon Rays lost out on the podium due to the penalty, but no, it is what it
I
is.
definitely see. Well, if people drop, well, I don't know what kind of assists people are running here, but I definitely see. Well, the top 4 definitely are tier 2 drivers. They don't belong here.
Yeah, really fast from them all.
I mean, it's Owen as well. That definitely doesn't. He has the pace.
Yeah, but you know, neither Gurla, Aceboy, all of them have the pace on a good day.
Yeah,
but yeah,
absolutely.
I will be seeing some people move up and down tiers. I think it's next season's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be competitive up in tier 2. I'm pretty sure.
Up in tier 2, tier 3 as well. So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to next
absolutely.
season. Let me switch over to the interview screen. Let me press the right key.
We shall do that.
I love the fact I commentated a whole season and I still don't know which key to press. It's just a blessing, I think. So
I
let's
guess.
see interviews here. Let's start off with Neon Rays. I hope I didn't drag you in mid-sentence, but
You sort of did, but it's all good. Yes.
it's all good. Well, first of all, congrats. Our first tier 3 champion. A really strong performance second half of the season. How do you feel about it all? How do you feel about the season?
Yeah, I mean, I came in telling Fusions that I am going to win this one, and then I was sort of like disappointing myself at the start, like you said, strong second half, but yeah, the start, other than China, was just inconsistent. Yeah, I wasn't happy with that, but yeah, if Owen wasn't getting what's it called? If Owen didn't have so many of his races ruined, then it might have been a much closer race, and I might have actually what's it called? Had a bit more pressure on me.
Yeah. Still a good race. I mean a good season from you, especially in that second half. Like I said before, it was fun. It was interesting seeing the points get ever so close in the standings. But if we look at today's race, the hards, were they the right call?
As I found out from Hammer afterwards, apparently mediums were able to last it. So like it would have been soft to mediums would have been a better choice, or mediums to softs. So no, that's what you get for going into a race not prepared enough.
Yeah.
I was just playing safe. Like I could have done the 2-stop, but then I thought, if I stop twice, that's twice the chance of me messing up my wing and possibly dropping a lot more places. So I kind of took the easy way out and just said, I'm not going to be fighting for positions. Like if someone passes me, that's fine. I just want to keep my word to my friend that I am the winner of this season. That was the main goal.
Yeah, and I think you certainly did achieve it. So congrats again. And yeah, I don't know what tier we'll be seeing you next season.
I think I'm just gonna go up to tier 2 if anything. Tier 1 seems to be it's not that I don't want to be winning, right? It's like I know that if I were to join tier 1, I just won't be winning that much, but you know, I'm gonna take this break and I'm gonna see how fast I can get compared to my my speed now without using a braking line, and that's about it. Because if I get consistent without using a braking line, I'd be I'd be happy getting like maybe top 5 in tier 1, like maybe consistently.
Well, we're gonna see everything once the next season comes. I've got quite a few people to go through, so yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Thank you for joining, and again, congrats on the championship.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
Yes,
congrats.
thank you, and
you.
good night.
yeah. Good night. So let's move our race winner in here, Sonny. P3 in the championship, winning constructors. I'll actually move both of you in here. Constructor champions, maiden of tier 3. How do you both feel after that? Actually, let's go to Sonny first. Your race. Yeah, I want to get you done first. Driver of the day from us. Fantastic race, insane pace, 2-stop as well. Yeah, just take us through it.
I mean, the 2-stop was planned just to get the fastest lap actually, which didn't work because Ace Boy pitted last lap just to steal it away, which is, I mean, kind of sad because I really wanted to get the pole plus P1 plus fastest lap, the ultimate combo. But other than that, I think it was pretty straightforward race actually. A bit afraid that Joel also was there with the pace. He was really fast, and he actually, I had a really bad start, so he took the lead early. I just waited for the DRS and overtook him because I really noticed that despite losing the position at the start, I was generally faster than him on the race pace. But yeah, I was hoping maybe for some battle, but then he spun a couple of times and was out of the race. So yeah, from there, I think it was nothing extraordinary. It just driving, staying alive, and just catching some free air. I think I only had to overtook Neon again when I had fresh softs and he was on old hards. So from after overtaking Joel, it was just breeze of a race. Oh, except there was one more situation. I'm trying to recall when was it, but when I pitted, I had to overtake Max and Fubar
Oh yeah,
in sector 3.
I think I got that one where you just swiped around.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
so scared that they're gonna hit me because I really wanted to wait for the straight, but they were so slow. I didn't want to lose time. And just risked it on the outside, and it turned out to be a very sick move. Unfortunately, I say it in the moment, it was one of the better overtakes I did, but I didn't record it from my POV.
Well, it
So-
was caught on stream, so
Okay, great.
It's,
We'll have to rewatch it. Spot when was it?
it was you came out of nowhere. It was quite
Oh, I
something.
said it's lap 8, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So-
anyways, you and Gerla both. Gerla, you finished P6. A good result from you too. How do you feel about after that one and after winning the constructors?
Yeah, it was a good race. Starting from P10, I didn't practice this track, so yeah, I'm happy with this P6. But I mean, yeah, I had some podiums here and there, but honestly, I just got carried by Sonny. To be honest, I think he carried the constructors hard. With I think what was it, 4 or 5 wins. So
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
just really well done to him. That's all.
I'm not gonna lie, like there were some laps where Gurla saved me, especially in the qualis. So I think it's not just the finishing positions, which was important, but we did a lot of helping each other in the quali with the slipstream, and in the race we were doing a lot of team orders, where Gurla was really the sacrificial goat, I could say, for some races, where he was giving me the positions so we can score more points. So it was very helpful to have such a teammate who is always willing to take the small sacrifices.
Yeah. You also switched to Sonny, you think you switched 2 or 3 teams through the season. I think your last switch was to Red Bull, but with Gerla, what was it, around France, somewhere that time?
I don't remember exactly when was it.
I think it was around France. I remember looking at the standings back then, or Austria. That's around the time you both switched to the same team. So, yeah, it's a good championship from both of you, and I think congrats to you on the race, on driver of the day.
Yeah,
on,
I mean,
P3.
congrats also to Has guys, Owen, Neon, and
Yeah.
Danny, and Fusions at the first part of the season as well. Let's not forget about him. I mean, it was, I think, very nice season, fighting Owen and Neon for most of the championship. So they were really rapid drivers and quite consistent, which is why I think they finished above me in the standings in the end. Because I don't know, on a good day I think I'm faster, but I'm not as consistent over the entire season as they are. So congrats to them as well.
Yeah, a good season from you all. Anyways, I still have a few people to go through, so thank you for joining,
Yeah.
and again, congrats
Sure.
on
Thank you as
congrats on
well.
it all. I will move you both back. Let's bring in Hammer here first, and then Hammer.
Hey, hello.
You know, first of all, what was that qualifying?
That was the plan.
Oh,
That was basically the plan, like go on a high level fuel, just drive a few laps. Because I only did like a few laps in time trial a few days ago. And then start last, so I parked my car somewhere to get disqualified, and then start last.
well, P2. I think you barely missed out on driver of the day, mostly because of Sonny's pace, but
Yeah, Sonny deserved it. I said, I hope they make you drive today because you were like flawless and super fast, so definitely agree.
If it was for Eddie, it would have been you, but that's just because he hates giving it to the winners, and I'm boring and I give it to
I don't.
people.
Yeah, I don't want to be boring every week.
Look,
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's okay to be boring when
like
someone
he was
is
like
that fast.
9 seconds ahead with an extra pit stop.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just insane pace. But
it's
you
yeah,
had a good race yourself, cutting
yeah,
through
had a lot of
traffic.
fun.
How was it? Was it scary?
Yeah, the beginning laps of course were scary, but I already decided like just stay in lean and just only make a pass when you can. So I did, and then yeah, after the soft runners pit for the first time, it became a bit easier. And then at the end, I was on fast softs, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna catch up on Grenade and Neon. But then, yeah, after 2 laps, I already caught up like 4 seconds. So I thought, okay, I need to catch them, pass them, and get a gap because at the last 2 or 3 laps, the softs die again. So yeah, it was a lot of fun overtaking. Although, yeah, there's 2 DRS straights, so it's not like it's the hardest thing in the world. But it was fun to cut through the field like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Will we be seeing you next season?
Yeah, I think so, but it depends a bit on because Sunday is I want to race in tier 2, but Sunday is like a difficult day for me because I got another league on 8, so it's gonna be close. So I'm not sure, but if you're gonna see me, it's in tier 2, either reserve or full time. I don't know yet.
Okay, that's good to hear. So yeah, we'll be seeing you next season. I don't have much more to ask you. You said you're gonna do a medium soft. You did just that, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think you provided quite some entertainment in qualifying. We were all just asking what you're doing.
Yeah, I was wondering like how do they react on stream to it, like seeing my car parked and getting disqualified or doing laps on a lot of fuel.
I was like, okay, he did 2 laps on soft. It's not the best. I'm like, wait, 3? Wait, 4? Wait, he's on 6
Yeah.
laps? What is he doing?
By the time you got to 6 laps, we figured out what you were doing, but it took us a little bit. Also, I was really questioning the legality of your disqualification, but well.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was allowed, but I'm like, yeah, okay, it's the last race. If I'm gonna get penalty points for it, so be it.
It's worth it.
Yeah. I just wanted to give a show in the race, and I think I did that. So
Yeah, I think the
was
race
fun.
was definitely fun, except for maybe the last few laps when it kind of
Yeah, the
calmed down.
gaps.
Yeah, but it was.
I mean, it's still
definitely a
Abu
good race.
Dhabi. I mean,
Yeah,
there's only
it
so
was-
much we can do.
For an Abu Dhabi race, it was a 10 out of 10 Abu Dhabi race, I would say.
Okay, that's
But
good.
yeah, thank you for joining, and I still have 2 people to go through, so we'll be seeing
Yeah.
you next season then.
Sure. See you guys.
Sure, see ya.
See ya.
moving back in, and let's just go with Owen and Danny here. P2 and constructors for you both. Sorry if I interrupted you talking, but you don't have a choice. Owen missing out on the championship. P2 though, congrats.
Thank you. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Wait, I already forgot where people finished today. You didn't have the best race, but you know, still a good finish nonetheless. A consistent finish. So you know, give us a season recap from your perspective.
First half of the season was good. There was nearly a podium every race, and from France, the Codemaster gods just didn't like me. After dying in France, it became a thing every race. I mean, today could have been a bit more exciting at the front if you know, I don't know if you got it on stream. I was going for my medium lap time and got blocked straight away.
Yeah, we saw.
So I was going for the same strategy as Neon. Went for the soft in the end and messed up my last lap. And then at the first half of the race, I was lagging everywhere. It's been a good season, I guess. First half was fun. It would have been nice to have at least one constructors, but you know, we just got unlucky, I think. And obviously, you know, Sunny, Hammer, Neon, very, very good at this game.
Yeah, I think Neon is definitely going to tier 2. He said Hammer's also thinking about that. So, are you gonna be staying tier 3 for next season?
I hope they let me. I don't think just because I finished second means anything. People like Gerler and Ace Boy are quicker than me in certain places. It's just I put a bit more practice, I guess. I don't know. But, I hope to stay in tier 3. I don't want to go up to tier 2. I don't want to come last every race.
Yeah. Still a good effort from both of you, and constructors. Danny, your last few races have been you know,
glitch fest.
It is what it is. Did you have a good race today?
Started on -200-degree tires.
Oh.
That's why I spun at the first, then spun at the last corner in the first lap, and just slowly made my way back up. So I'm at least happy to score 4 points.
Wait, how did you start on -200-degree tires?
But did you disconnect during formation?
I disconnected during the formation lap because the game still decides to be broken. I have to probably reinstall it, but it didn't disconnect during the race. Happy about that. But the car did stop still halfway through the formation lap and lost even more percentage of its, well, degrees of its tire.
Oh boy,
temperatures.
We must have completely missed that, but all right.
Yeah.
It happens every race.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it's you guys are gonna definitely bring some excitement for next season in tier 3. So, still a good effort in the first season in tier 3 here, and I mean, good job to both of you on second place in constructors, and you as well, Owen, in second in drivers championship.
I think we have to end it with I love you, Sanix.
Yeah, I love you too.
How we started.
That's how we started. That's how we end. Well, thank you for coming, and I'm gonna return you back to your proper conversation. So yeah, we'll be seeing you next season.
Thank you.
Thank you. On that note, I think I interrupted a mid-sentence. Well,
did you just say that we're gonna see them next season, but you're not?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been wrapped up. I want to thank people for giving me a chance of commentating a whole season as well. It was quite fun. Thank you, Eddie, for joining me for the few races you did. Yeah, you were actually here for the one race Owen won this season in Zandvoort.
Yeah, I was actually here for most of the races, but a little bit less so towards the end.
Yeah, the middle half it was you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Then thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, we'll be seeing you next season.
Yes, we will.
Yes. Bye bye.
See ya.